is next to impossible to imagine. It funds schools, medical care, employment projects, and even food. But this year, that aid has been under constant threat. The US was once the main donor of humanitarian assistance in the occupied West Bank and Gaza Strip. But it has stopped funding for Palestinians. Reports suggest it could be about to withdraw its last government presence, which handles aid for the territories. USAID and other American agencies have allocated about $4.7 billion in funding to Gaza and the West Bank since 2001. Those funds have gone towards projects like access to clean water for 1 million Palestinians. But funding for USAID's operations in those areas dried up in August, after a review was ordered by President Donald Trump. Money that was allocated to those areas has been redirected to projects elsewhere. The Israeli news outlet Haaretz says the USAID office will let go of half of its staff in the West Bank and Gaza in the coming weeks and shut down entirely next year. In a statement, a USAID official says no decisions have been made about future staffing at Embassy Jerusalem's USAID mission. This comes on the back of the US pulling out as the major donor of UNRWA this year. The UN agency is the main provider of humanitarian assistance to Palestinians. Other nations have stepped in to plug most of the funding shortfall, but only for 2018. President Trump has made it clear US funds for Gaza and the West Bank are subject to the Palestinian leadership taking part in peace negotiations.
As you know, we were paying them $550 million a year. Now we're paying them nothing a year because for years and years, we were being abused by the leadership of the Palestinians and giving them all of this money. So now we're not. But that will start up again, and it'll start up. I look forward to it because they use it for some purposes that are good and some purposes that are not good and not acceptable. So yeah, they're absolutely coming back to the table, and they want to come back to the table.
The Trump administration is expected to announce details of its long-awaited Israel-Palestine peace plan early in the new year. But should withholding humanitarian assistance to Palestinians even be used as a bargaining chip? Natalie Pohonen, The Newsmakers.